RIP Nintendo Switch.
Stick to your containment, General. Now they have to release the Switch 2. Still blatantly ignores how much higher it is than the competition. My freaking sides. Everyone already freaking has one in Japan. I can't keep on buying Switches forever, I don't have any more space to store them. Think of Nintendo a wholly. Stock issues. Everybody is broke in Japan. Oh no, now they're only dominating by a 5-to-1 ratio. Nintendo is finished. Nintendo is doomed. Oh no, they are only dominating by a 2-to-1 ratio. Oh no, they are only barely dominating. Oh well, they lost 1 month, so what? Oh well, they lost 1 year, so what? Oh well, they lost the decade, so what? Oh well, Nintendo went third party, so what? They will be the best selling PC games. Holy freaking cope. It's a good thing that Nintendo doesn't know how to invent new consoles in this fantasy world that you live in that exists only in your head. Isn't this mainly because of the impending recession? Looking forward to the Switch 2 releasing March next year alongside Breath of the Wild 2. I've owned my Switch since last year and played maybe a total of about 20 hours on it. Recently tried turning it on for the first time in months so I could wipe and use the SD card in it from my 3DS, discovered I got the dead dock thing. I don't even care, in fact it's a relief to get rid of it so I have less stuff. Nintendo will be the next Sega. Also, they haven't released a big game for the Switch in years. In for poopy JRPG. Keck, LMAO even. It's unironically over. RIP. Good night, sweet prince. It's over, Nintendo is shutting down as we speak. According to the reports, Nintendo is hurting because of supply chain issues with the acquisition of certain chips and components. Just like everyone else. They're still going to dominate these next few weeks with Live Alive and Xenoblade 3. Because everyone already has one? JFC. Nintendo, stop this. Are people buying the Steam Deck instead? I hope not. Honestly, I seen it coming. They need to upgrade the Switch and or make better games for it. A lot of modern shit struggles cause the hardware is so old. With no new version, it's hurting them. In the same time span today from the Switch's launch that we went to the Wii U. The games are fine really, it's just the hardware keeps holding everything back. Weren't dev kits for a stronger Switch supposedly sent out in 2020? I can't see a new model being too far away. Who cares? Are these supposed to be comforting words? The Switch 2 is already available on the Steam Deck. Get on Linux or be left in the gutter. Your choice. Emulation. Is every game still broken trash like always, which is why fewer than 100,000 people worldwide ever even use emulators? Do you have success make-believing emulation isn't superb? Emulation works, guys. Definitely know this fact. YouTube has tons of proof. Japan shouldn't even be making video games. Do something else. Reddit spacing. You aren't fooling anyone, vegan. Where were you when Nintendo died? It was 2010 and I was in my room playing with my new Android phone. Abe is taking Nintendo with him. Do people actually think sales are dropping due to lack of popularity and not because there's no longer a pandemic demanding people stay inside? I feel like the next several years we're gonna see sequels sell less than games that came out in the COVID era, and retards are gonna doom post about it as if we don't know why sales and player bases weren't sky high for a while. That makes no sense at all. Thanks to the freaking idiots who voted for Brandon, inflation is rampant, and the world economy is fricked. They will have to aim for people who still have money, with a more powerful portable device, maybe VR capable. That will take years and many people working to death, so they will struggle trying to keep producing the current model at the current absurdly low price. Do you really want a battle of mutilated or deformed monstrosities? You understand what side you're on, right? The side that is known for being as ugly as humans can imagine, or somehow uglier than even that. Triggered by a meme. Go back to your echo chamber. When you type in chud and hit post. Why did you post a picture of yourself? What a comeback. Hill dog tear. Absolutely destroyed. ITS over Chud Bros, we are the Jannies now. How will we ever recover? Posts what is essentially the same image after 15 minutes. The L underscore 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 C underscore 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 M underscore underscore underscore. At least that one makes the political affiliation obvious, the others are a little registered Democrat face. You're kind of unironically describing Nintendo and not PlayStation though. The Switch has been the best-selling video game console in the NPD rankings for like 45 months straight or something. It's PlayStation that has been losing ground badly, and unironically going third-party for real. Let's be fair to Nintendo here. What would you do if you were hard-counted at every turn? Probably continue leading the industry. Leading the industry. Isn't Valve. Correct, it isn't Valve because they don't make consoles. Hell, they barely make games. The video game industry is about video games. Consoles are worth a single poop. Unity 3D exists so Valve doesn't see a reason to make games. How do you lead an industry you haven't contributed to in 11 years? Haven't contributed to in 11 years. Do you have any replies that aren't epic memes and green text? Nintendo is clearly leading the industry right now, and I'm not sure why this bothers you so much. Write me a book? Please, Daddy Senpai. I need you so bad, and I've been so good today. I'll lap up all of your juices like a good girl. It's like this, mentally challenged. Valve very well could be the only reason the video game industry hasn't gone completely up its own ass by now. Especially since so many gamers took the We Love Corporation's pill and went anti-piracy, flushing our torrents in the process. Do you children even remember torrents? So Valve didn't just contribute. They could very much be the last big game company in our corner, and even that could change at any moment. Imagine thinking so happy Nintendo has your best interests in mind. What's the real reason but hurt Nintendards are trying to pretend Valve doesn't exist? I think it's this. No, don't make me use Linux. It will make me have even less sex than before. You can't have any less than 0 anon. Don't you have a deck thread to shill in, Chan? Trying to pretend Valve doesn't exist? Is that what you think just happened? Is that what you think just happened? Think? No. I know.